All right, so we have our purple area right here, which is our frontal lobe, which is involved in personality, intelligence, and movement. And then we have this blue area right here is the parietal lobe, which is involved in like senses and tastes and touch. And then we have our somasensory cortex, which is involved in mainly touch and pain and pressure. And then we have our occipital lobe, which is yellow, and that's like our visual senses, our eyes. And then we have our temporal lobe, which is involved in hearing, language, and memory. Then we have our Broca's area, which is involved in speaking. And then Wernicke's area, which is involved in understanding language. And then our motor cortex is involved in obviously like movements. It's all voluntary movements and whatnot. Okay.
Cool.
And then this is the cerebral cortex. It's responsible for all things thinking and perceiving. This is the brainstem, and it is responsible.
It's just like the brainstem.
Yeah.
So
It's like
And then the medulla.
it's like involuntary.
Oh, this is the medulla, and it's responsible for breathing and heartbeat. The reticular formation is responsible for sleeping and consciousness. The cerebellum, also known as the little brain, is responsible for thinking as well. And then the pituitary gland is the master gland and is responsible for all the other glands.
cool. All right. Oh, sorry. So I'm gonna start with the pons. That is basically it links the medulla and the thalamus, and it's right in here. It's this thing that links the medulla and the thalamus. And then we have the thalamus, which that is right here, which links it relays motor and sensory signals to the cerebral cortex. We have the basal ganglia, which is here. It's this green thing. And basically that is responsible for motor control and motor learning. Then there's the hypothalamus, which is like the dash here. It is, I think it's under here. And basically that links the nervous system to endocrine system via the pituitary gland, also known as the master gland. And then the hippocampus is it's the dark blue loop. And that's basically,
light colors and stuff.
yeah,
Oh, it's clay.
It's Play-Doh.
Oh, that's awesome.
it is. It's very awesome. Okay.
Grant.
What? Oh, whoops. Technical difficulties. Hippocampus is responsible for long-term memory and spatial navigation. The amygdala are the two yellow balls at the ends of the hippocampus, and there are two of them, and they're responsible for emotions, survival instinct, and memory. And then the last one is the corpus callosum, which is the big blue hot dog. Yeah, right here. And then, so that integrates motor, sensory, and cognitive performances between the cerebral cortex.
Okay, can I just throw